What's up? Life's been pretty fucking weird lately. I figured that we could put a couple things on the menu for tonight's dinner, talk, get to know each other, and have a good fucking time. I like to cook like shit that's particularly not healthy for me. We're gonna cook some cabbage, some barbecue baked chicken, and some cornbread. So in my cabbage, I put an onion, some beef smoked sausage, some garlic. There are several different ways to cut an onion. In my cabbage, I like them to be a little chunky, but also fine, just like me. Cut the top of the onion off. We're gonna cut the bottom of the onion off, and then we're just gonna go right down the side like that. And then it's easy from there. You just fucking peel back the layer of onion that is not deserving to be in your house anymore. To cut right down the middle of the onion. So set the onion up and just cut down, I would say 3 times. That's gonna make it chunky. And then you turn it and you do the same exact thing on the other side. Ultimately, you could open this onion up like this and deep fry it, but that's not what we're doing today. So now you're gonna turn it on its side and you're just gonna cut, and you're gonna notice that the onion is just gonna fall right off into diced pieces. Our pot is over here and it's going right in. I'm gonna go ahead and get the oven preheated. This is gonna be for the baked barbecue chicken. I'm gonna say 400 degrees. I don't really know if that's what it should be on, but that's what I'm putting it on. I can guarantee that the chicken will be done and it's gonna be delicious, so it really doesn't fucking matter. This is optional. I know some people don't like to eat meat, but I do. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut it right in half like that. Now you got 2 big old sausages. We're gonna just cut them into small little slices, kind of like, you know, chunky chunks. That's gonna give it some flavor. You're gonna want the onion flavor, the beef smoked sausage flavor, the garlic flavor. They have all kinds of flavor of this type of sausage, so you can really go get whatever flavor you want. You could even put like vegetarian or vegan sausage or whatever the hell everyone in LA eats these days. Just like that, we have all of our sausages cut up. Look, charcuterie board at its finest. We're gonna drop that right in the pot as well. The last thing that I'm gonna put in there before we turn the eye on is some minced garlic. You could use fresh garlic if you want, but I don't want to use fresh garlic because I don't have time to cut fresh garlic. So with the garlic, you're gonna want, I love garlic. I like garlic bread, I like garlic and garlic bread, I like garlic. I fucking like garlic. Depending on how much you like garlic, if you like garlic like I like garlic, then you're gonna put garlic in there and you're gonna use a lot of garlic. In fact, I think I'm just gonna use this entire fucking thing. This is what the inside of our pot is looking like. We've got onion, we've got beef smoked sausage, and we have a shit ton of garlic. While the onion and beef smoked sausage and garlic are cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the cabbage. I've already peeled back several layers of this cabbage. You don't want those. Everyone in the grocery stores touch them. I always start by just cutting the very bottom of the cabbage off because that, I mean, what are you gonna do with it? Nothing. I'm gonna cut right down the middle. Now you got 2 halves, 1 half, 2 half. You just set one aside, tell it to be patient. I like to start it when it's sitting up on its side, just like this, and I'm gonna cut starting from here, going down. So you're gonna get little small pieces of cabbage like this. Like, I don't know, the last piece you can just kind of fuck off with. Like, I like to lay it down on its back and then just chop it like that. I'm gonna do the same exact thing with this one. It literally takes 5 seconds. All of our cabbage is cut, and that is going to be ready to go in the pot as soon as our smoked sausage, onion, and garlic is done doing what it do. I'm just doing some basic chicken drumsticks here. This is gonna be baked barbecue chicken. Not a lot goes into it. I really enjoy the baked barbecue flavor, so I don't like to smother it with like a bunch of sauces. I've washed the drumsticks, they're right here. I'm just gonna dump them into my baking aluminum foil dish. Fuck that, I'm not washing any dishes. Salt, you need salt. That's probably too much salt, but it's gonna be okay. Black pepper. That's enough black pepper. Half a bottle of barbecue sauce. I'm gonna put the other half when it's about halfway done cooking. I smell my onions not burning, but doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. So I'm gonna come over here. You're gonna wanna put a little bit of water in this. And then in the bottom of this pan, you're gonna wanna put a little bit of water. As thirsty as chickens. Oh. That's too much water. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. If you are the type of bitch that wants to like wash dishes later, I'm sure you have a cover for your baking dish, but I am using aluminum, so guess what? I'm gonna cover it with aluminum. So far, this is what the onions, garlic, and beef smoked sausage are looking like. You see the dark color of the water? That means there's flavor in this. I've got the cabbage in the pot. I haven't put water in here yet, and I'm not going to. I'm just gonna let that smoke come and cover the leaves of the cabbage, and in about 30 seconds, I'm gonna fill water up to about right here. And then that shit's gonna simmer for 30 minutes or more. Right now, that's what that's looking like. We got the baked barbecue chicken in the oven. About to get started in prepping the cornbread. Things are moving smoothly here. This is good. A good old Southern meal is not complete without some cornbread. This is really fucked up. I don't know how I let my butter get like this. You're gonna wanna butter your baking dish. Of course, this is gonna be so the cornbread doesn't stick. I like to use butter. The flavor is just gonna really soak into the cornbread. I always use Jiffy. Sorry, I'm like crouched down, but like this is the only fucking way I can get you to see the counter and myself, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. The Jiffy is going into the bowl. 1 egg and 1/3 cup milk. So there's the egg. My measuring cup doesn't tell me what 1/3 is. I'm just gonna assume that that's about that much milk. Honestly, I don't know. It's okay. I mean, I do this all the time and it works. Just stirring this, I don't have a whisk, and the reason I don't have a whisk, actually I think I do have a whisk, but I don't use a whisk ever because they're so difficult to clean. Getting around like all of those like very tiny prongs and corners, that just pisses me off. So I always use a fork to stir ingredients together, and I'm just gonna pour this right over into my baking dish. This baking dish is probably a little dramatic for just one, pan of cornbread. Just gonna pop that in right beside the chicken. Boom. Got both of those in. Cabbage is cooking. We're on a roll. We're doing good here, guys. What's up? Food's cooking. Let's talk. Let's figure out how we can get on the same page, like become friends and get to know each other and shit. What's going on in my life? I'm on a health kick. I want to be healthier. I want to be stronger. I want to have bigger muscles. I want my body to be in the best shape of its life. I can tell you that I used to drink almost every day. I was never an alcoholic. Like I never relied on it to the point to where I was like, fuck, I've got to have alcohol or I'm gonna go insane. My life was just on like this roller coaster that was out of control. I sat back and analyzed the things that I was doing with my life, and of course it was like drinking too much. So I stopped drinking. Not completely. No, I only drink maybe once every 2 weeks or once every 3 weeks. It's like very seldom that I drink, and when I drink, I don't get fucked up. I'll have a cocktail or two, and that's it. If you're drinking, I would suggest you cut that out because it has really helped me. I feel great now. I feel good. I wake up every morning at 4 a.m. and I go to the gym at 5 a.m. and I work out for an hour. I've got like personal coaches that like make sure that they push me to my limits and I push myself to my limits, and we're on like a healthy lifestyle path together. And that's the type of people that I'm involved with now, and I've seen my body change like tremendously. I don't always eat so healthy, which this meal is like a prime example of that, but it's okay. Sometimes you've got to indulge in things that make you happy, and baked barbecue chicken and cornbread and cabbage, it makes me happy. This is who I am. This is like me. This is the shit that I like to cook. This is what I grew up on. This is what makes me feel like I am eating good. That's why I decided to cook this meal first. If you're wanting to change your life and become a better person, it's possible. Get the fuck up, do it. Like, make a change your social circle. Say no to invitations that you should say no to. Don't bend your wallet for things that you can't afford. Like, stop trying to impress each other. Like, humble yourselves a little bit. Be yourself, be happy, live free, and be brave. And that's exactly what I do, and that's what I'm doing. I've been in that shitty position before, to where I felt like I needed to impress people, or like I needed to be like the life of the party, and that's not always true. Just be true to yourself, and everything else will unfold. Wow, what am I, a fucking motivational speaker? I have a secret. Our cornbread is done and it needs to come out of the oven, so I'm gonna reach in there, pull it out, and I'll bring it to you and you see it, okay? Fuck, that's gross. Cornbread. Ah, fuck, it's so hot. Fuck. fuck. This is the current state of the cabbage. You can kind of tell that it's like losing that like bright green color. That means it's cooking, that means it's getting done. Just like our cornbread right here. So I pulled the chicken out of the oven. It's like the midway point. Boom, here it is. What we're gonna do here is we're just gonna flip the chicken over individually. Each and every one's gonna get flipped, turned, rotated, and then put back in the oven, just like this. You see all that barbecue juice that it's like soaking in? That is what's giving this chicken flavor, not all of the other seasonings that we did not put into our chicken. I flipped them all. I'm just gonna cover it back up, put it back in the oven, and let that cook for, I would say, like another 45 minutes, and then that should be good. It's gonna be fucking good, man. Okay, what's up? Some time has passed, and now we're here. Everything's done. Bitch! Time to eat, the most important time of the day. Birds stop chirping, sun's going down. Food is ready to come out of the oven. Fuck you, meanie hoe. There's really only one way to eat this meal, on 2 separate serving dishes. So in the bowl, we're gonna put the cornbread and cabbage. I like to put, I've already cut the cornbread. The cornbread's over here. So this is the cornbread. I like to just break up the cornbread into little pieces, have them sitting at the bottom of my cabbage, because what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to add some cabbage to the cornbread bowl. A nice healthy bowl of cabbage. And next, I just need a little small, like a saucer dish, I think is what they call these. And I'm just gonna get like 2 barbecue chickens. Again, these are just simple drumsticks. So I got 2. No big thing, ain't no thing but a thing. Here's the chicken. You guys, I don't know, I'll fucking show you in a second, okay? Just calm down. And I like to eat my chicken with ranch. Here's the ranch, Hidden Valley. I mean, what else? I do like Ken's ranch. Ken makes some really good fucking ranch. What's up, Ken? I'm just gonna drizzle that right over top of the chicken, like that. You're gonna get a little barbecue flavor. You're gonna get a little ranch flavor. You're gonna be like, fuck. The old me would like wash this type of meal down with like a Coca-Cola or a nice glass of sweet tea. But I'm trying to be better. I'm gonna drink water. Fucking boring. But that's what I'm having. I'm gonna drink water with it. This is the baked barbecue chicken. That's the cornbread. It looks fucking delicious. This is the cabbage. It is fucking delicious. And this is what I'm eating. I've got my cabbage right here. Cornbread's on the bottom of it, and then I've got my chicken with ranch and a nice healthy bottle of water. That shit good. The chicken, you can also put more barbecue sauce or ranch. You can eat it fucking plain like that if you want. I'm not gonna go crazy today. I'm just gonna be, look at that. That shit, it falls right off the bone. Like, oh! I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoy cooking. If you guys enjoyed it, I'm gonna keep making them. I cook for my dog sometimes. You may have seen Marley run around in the background. She's my baby. I go exploring, I go outside and shit sometimes, so I'll take you out there. Maybe go do some cooking on the campfire and shit like that. I like doing that. I think this is good. This went really well. I think this is like the first of many. The food is good, so I'm gonna go eat. Maybe surprise your parents. Tell them you learned how to cook. Make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up. Comment down below what you want to see me cook next. Make sure you stay positive. Put positive energy out into the world. Be nice to people. I believe in you. And the world would be a much better place if we were all very nice. No matter where you are in your life, if you want to be better, if you want to do better, just know that you can do it. But it starts with you. And it starts with a nice, healthy meal. So make sure you're feeding your soul, baby. And so I'll see you guys again next time. Stay beautiful.